You asked about police practices, and I just want to say that I am concerned about the shootings in San Diego, and I'm concerned about our lack of experienced officers. One of the things I do in my computer labs, I certify people in keyboard training, which sounds like a pretty basic skill, but the police academy requires any applicant not only pass the fitness test and the background test, but they have to be able to do a keyboarding test. So I've certified dozens of applicants to the police academy, mostly men, a few women, especially dispatchers. But what really concerns me is how many of them come from a military background. And while they have good skills often in military policing, it's very different with civilian policing. And what concerns me is that they need to make that transition, and a lot of them are not always prepared to do their work in a civilian environment. I've worked with families that have been targeted, that have been profiled, that their teenage sons were attacked in one case several years ago. And the sheriff responded to the emergency room. It wasn't San Diego Police Department, it was the sheriffs at the time. And they assumed that the young men who had been attacked were the perpetrators of the violence. And it was heartbreaking to try and get justice for these young men who had been attacked and instead were viewed as having instigated the attack. So I understand the bias that exists, and I will work to make sure that police are better trained and we retain that experience, because what we're seeing, no matter how many applicants to the academy we have coming through my classroom and other classrooms, we're losing officers, we're losing experience, we're losing skills, and we're losing money as taxpayers. So I would look for ways to ensure that when we send them through the academy and pay for them to get trained, that they don't leave after a year to take a better job at another city, or they go to the county to become sheriff's deputies. We need to stop that drain of experience and skills, and that will be one of my priorities, to talk with the police department and say, how do we keep the talent and the skills that we pay for as taxpayers in the academy training, how do we keep it here in San Diego and not be lost to another law enforcement agency?
It's your time. For the parks and the oceans and all that's in disrepair.